Going on, everybody? My name is Elido Santana. This is actually me right here in this picture. I'm 25 years old. I've been doing this content for about 20 months. Prior to this information, I used to be an AT&T sales rep, and I also used to go to school for John Jay College. Now, the only reason why I got involved with this idea was strictly because I just wanted to get to the point in life where time and money was no longer an issue. So I got involved with this concept. I've been on about 18 vacations in the last 20 months. I was able to replace my job income, so today I don't have a job. And I also drive a pretty nice car that's been paid for by this company for the last year. So what we're going to do here today is we're just going to show you the information, and hopefully we're descriptive enough for you to make a decision at the end of this presentation. Now, the name of our company is called World Ventures. We've been out for 9 years. Company started in Plano, Texas, 9 years ago. Today we're in 28 different countries worldwide. And these are the CEOs of our company, Mike and Wayne, and they won top entrepreneur awards through Ernst & Young. Ernst & Young is the #2 private auditing company in the nation. The product that we market is called Dream Trips Life, and all we are is a travel club. See, I personally believe that the only reason why people don't travel as much as they would like to is because they either don't have the time or the money. This concept gives you both. This is how this works. We took the same concept as Costco, Sam Club, and BJ's, where they go to the manufacturer, they buy in bulk, and whoever's a member gets the wholesale price. We did the same exact thing, but we did it with travel companies. So you're able to travel to the best resorts and the best hotels in the world and not pay as if. Because of this, we take 5-star experiences and we end up paying 2- and 3-star prices for them. So we literally get to travel all around the world with this idea, and we get to do all types of events while we're out there. Now, we also negotiate with cruise lines, in which we buy a lot of rooms every single month, and we prepay them so we get better prices than everyone else. See, as you can see, all the lights on this boat aren't light on because all the cabins usually don't sell, but we buy them out in bulk and we end up getting them for $69. These are 4-day cruises to the Bahamas, Alaska, and the Mediterranean seas. Now, that doesn't include port fees, taxes, and airfare because all those things are government issued, but as far as the cruise itself, it's $69. And then of course, we do sporting events. I'm pretty sure you like sports, or if not, you know someone who does like sports. We get wholesale seating, so we end up paying a little bit of money for very good seats. The World Ventures Foundation is a way that we give back. I personally believe in good karma, and I feel like if you have a profitable company, you should have a way to give back on a global level. So what we do is we go to Africa, we build water filtration systems. Because of this company, there's about 40,000 Africans have clean drinking water. And then, of course, we go to third world countries and we progress education. We go to Guatemala, El Salvador, and I have a couple of friends that built the first middle school in a village where there was no education past the age of 12. Because of this, we got recognized by Oprah Winfrey. Now, Oprah is worth $1.4 billion, and she wouldn't put her name on anything that isn't worth it. So when I saw that she gave us a page on her magazine, I understood that this company was a worldwide movement. Dream Trips is the foundation of our company, in which we negotiate with the best resorts in the world, the extremely expensive ones, to get the best available price. And they also say if you find anything cheaper within 7 days, the same exact package, the company will give you your money back and send you on that trip for free. So these are what the vacations look like. There's about 1,500 vacations every single year. I will just point out a couple of them so you get an idea. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, 8 days and 7 nights at the 5-star Rio Palace for $416 a person, junior suite accommodation. When I saw this vacation online, it was about $250 a night. Paris, France, 4 days and 3 nights for $339 at the West End for 4 days and 3 nights. Riviera Maya, 4 days and 3 nights for $200 at an all-inclusive 4-star. Now, this all-inclusive means you can eat and drink all you want for $200. My last example, Montego Bay, Jamaica, 4 days and 3 nights for $347 at the Ritz-Carlton. Now, the Ritz-Carlton, where I'm from in New York, is about $1,200 a night. We paid $347 for 4 days and 3 nights. Now, they always have somebody to pick you up at the airport because you do know airport transfers are extremely expensive. And if you would compare that price to the cheapest price that we found online, which was through Expedia, you would have saved $1,000 on that alone. So this is what the website includes. Everyone is given their own website because every time you use your website, you get money back in the form of travel. So right here where it says every day, everywhere, the company is affiliated with about 900 different retailers in which every time you use them, you get money back in the form of travel. Now, this is where you book your dream trips. This is where you book your flights and hotels. One thing about flight and hotels that we do differently is every time you book a flight, hotel, car rental, the company will compensate you a small percentage of what you paid towards your next vacation. Because of this idea, we won the best book and travel site 2 years in a row, and we're projected to win it for the third. And two other things that we do differently than everyone else is we have something called the Roll Your Price Pledge. Now, what the Roll Your Price Pledge is whenever you book a flight or hotel, and let's just say you see the same exact flight in the same exact hotel cheaper within 24 hours, the company will reimburse you 150% of the difference back in the form of travel. Another thing we have, and which is a patent technology and only we have access to this, is something called Rate Shrinker. Now, what this does is it checks your flight and hotel itinerary from the day you book it to the day you get onto a flight to make sure you have the cheapest price on that flight or that hotel. If the price ever drops from what you paid past the cancellation fee, the company will reimburse you the difference in cash, which gives you peace of mind. And then global hideaways are something that's more for a larger group, in which these are vacation homes around the world that you could take as many people as you want. See, I booked one of these. It was $300 for the entire weekend in Kissimmee, Florida, and it had 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a bigger living room than the house that I live in. I ended up taking 10 of my friends, and I split $300 10 ways. So this is everything you just saw with the information. When I first saw this idea, I assumed it was going to be a lot of money. Why was that? Because traveling is expensive, and that's the only reason why I couldn't travel as much as I wanted to. So for me to be a part of a club that was going to allow me to travel for cheaper, I'm going to assume that it's going to be a lot of money to be a part of that club. But when I saw this pricing, I knew that not only I could afford it, everyone around me could afford it as well. It's $200 one time, $55 a month to maintain the membership. Now, I was, at the time, I was spending $200 on things that never got me anything. And then, of course, the $55 a month, I wouldn't mind paying it because I understood it was going to allow me to travel the world. But if there was a way to get rid of it, I would do it, you know? So they asked me like this, and this is the same way I'm going to ask you. How many people do you have in your contact list? Okay. And how many of them you think would like to travel more often? All of them. See, if you know 4 of them who would like to do this thing with you, you never have to pay that monthly membership ever again. I did that in 36 hours. Now, the $200 you pay to get involved with the concept, the company will give it right back to you so you can take a vacation with it. The $55 a month, let's just say you don't refer 4 people to this idea because you're just not sharing the information. It goes into like a little travel piggy bank. So at the end of 1 year, it becomes $660, and you take every single penny and you apply it towards a vacation as well. Once you refer 4 people, the company will still give you 55 points a month so you can take a vacation whether you pay a monthly bill or not. So you're guaranteed 660 points at the end of every year so you can apply it towards a vacation. I absolutely went berserk with this idea. This is a good friend of mine, Rob's, who actually put me onto this idea. And this is me at the Chicago Bulls game. It's been a lot of fun. It's about 18 vacations in the last 20 months. I have 3 more planned for the next 2 months. Today is August 31st, 2014, if this video plays past time. And then, of course, there's a compensation side to this. Now, this is my good mentor, Jay. He's actually a person who's been doing this concept for a little bit over 3 years. And the reason why I use him in transition towards the money, because he's the pure definition of what you need to have and what you need to be like in order to make money with this concept. I just wanted to get to that point in life where time and money was no longer an issue as soon as possible. So I started following people like Jay. Jay, in the last 12 months, has made over $200,000 with this idea. And you see, he comes from a background of working with FedEx. So one thing you can't do is you just can't listen to people who don't have what you want. I'm a firm believer that someone can't tell you how to get to a certain place if they've never been there themselves. I listen to people like Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, and Robert Kiyosaki. All these people are multi-billionaires, if not millionaires, and they all endorse network marketing. See, if you were going to open up your own business, how much money would that cost you? It usually costs you anywhere from like $50,000 to $100,000. And it'll take you anywhere from 3 to 5 years to be profitable. Compare this to opening up your own business. To have your own business with this idea, it's $100, $10 a month. This fee is also waived once you refer 4 people. And so I'm going to show you guys how to get paid with this thing. We get paid 5 different ways, all on top of each other. The first way is by personal sales bonus. When you refer 3 people to this idea, the company will give you $100. When you refer the 4th person, your monthly fee is waived for the rest of your life. When you refer another 2 people to this idea, the company will give you another $150. So in total, you have $250 in cash, 500 points to take a vacation. That is the first way of getting paid. The second way of getting paid is everyone is given a left team and a right team. So once your left team grows 3 and your right team grows 3, the company will give you $200. So 6 people put you in profit. Isn't that better than 3 to 5 years with a small business? Absolutely. So what do you think the people that you enrolled are going to want to do? They're going to want to be profitable as well because they have their left team and right team as well. So as long as it's 3 on the right, 3 on the left, it's $200. 3 on the right, 3 on the left, it's $200. 3 on the right, 3 on the left, it's $200. Now the third way of getting paid is by something called travel dollars. Now travel dollars is given to you every time you cycle 6 times, in which that you can pay for your flights, hotels, and car rentals with that. I personally haven't paid for my last 10 flights because of travel dollars. And this is what it ends up looking like for everyone. Now, rule number 1 with network marketing is you just can't quit. This is going to happen with or without you. It's better if it happens with. Now, the one perception that the majority of the people have is that the people at the bottom will never see as much money as the person at the top. Isn't that the way corporate America works? See, imagine you getting paid more than the CEO of your company based on your effort. Impossible. See here, anyone can pass anyone. I told you 6 people put you in profit. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say I, right here, enrolled you. That means I put on 1 person. You put on 6, which means you have 3 right, 3 left. You made your money back. I haven't. I personally passed 99% of the company my first year. I came in 7 years late. Now, residual income is the 4th way of getting paid, in which this is mailbox money. This comes into your bank account every single month based on the revenue of your organization. Once your left team grows 30 and your right team grows 30, the company will give you a residual income check every 15th of the month to the day you die. And once you die, you can pass it on to someone you love. But that's just the first step. If you want to keep increasing it, the team will continue to get bigger. The last way of getting paid is by something called Wings and Wheels, which is a car bonus. When you refer 5 people into this organization and that organization goes to 12, the company will give you $300 towards any car that you want. When you refer the 6th person and you're in profit and that organization goes to 20, the company will give you anywhere from $400 to $900 towards any car that you want. This is my good friend Sasha, who used to have 3 jobs with this idea. Today she has no job, and she's made over $100,000 with this concept. This is me. I'm 25 years old. I drive a 328i, fully loaded, red interior. I've had it for a year now. I haven't paid a single car note on that thing. And this is what ended up happening in Jersey. Again, we don't do it for money. We don't do it for cars. We don't do it for vacations. We do it for freedom. Because if what you're doing right now isn't going to lead to freedom, what's the point of working so hard at it? Food for thought. See, I'm not showing you these cards to impress you, more to impress upon you. Because when I saw the presentation, what I simply told myself was, if they can do it, why can't I? Now, there's no guarantees with this idea. Whatever you put in, you get out. It's all based on personal effort. All we do is just share the information. Whether people are going to love it regardless, because travel is a $7 trillion industry for a reason. So they're going to love what we do. So what we have to do is just show the information and have them make a decision for themselves. This is the annual income disclosure, where I'm seconds away from being a marketing director. Well, on high, it's $250,000 on average is $60,000. Now, a regional marketing director makes up to $1 million on high, $164,000 on average, and they also give you $1,000 towards that car bonus. The person who sponsored me, Rob De La Rosa, is here, and I'm here. You see, we help each other get to the top because this is a system where we have to help each other succeed. Now, international marketing director is the bottom of the compensation plan. It was $2 million on high, $564,000 on average, and they also give you $3,000 towards a home, $1,500 towards a car. I'm going to read the fine print. It says 22.5% make money with this idea, 77% do not. The majority of the people join just to become customers, not representatives. Now, Rob, as soon as he hit the car bonus, he went out and pulled out a 640i Grand Coupe 2014. And June, as soon as he hit the home bonus, he went down and moved to Coral Springs, Florida. Now he drives an M6 and has a very nice house. So this is when I went to go visit him. This is a recap. That's to become a customer. That's to become a rep. That's to go all in. It's $365 one-time payment. 4 people waive your monthly fee. If you're anywhere of the ages of 18 and 25, it's $287 to get started. Now, I read this one page in this one book, and it said, poor people think about the obstacles, rich people think about the opportunity. See, when I first saw this information, all I can think about was home bonuses, lifestyle, freedom, and residual income. That's all I can think about. This was just the first obstacle. 98% of the population are broke and barely getting by, 2% rich and financially free. The difference is that a poor person will only think about this, and they won't think about the obstacle. Now, this is my last slide where timing and placement is important. Now, we're showing you this idea because we want to put you in the next best spot today. So we show you this concept, but you are a thinker. See, there's two type of people in this world. There's people who think about doing it, and there's people who actually go out there and do it. See, I understood who ends up rich. I understood who ends up living the dream life. I understood which ones actually get to retire the entire family. The doer, not the thinker. So let's just say Bob is a doer and he takes your spot. You come back and you sign up. So you sign up under Bob. So now Bob benefits from everything you do your entire life. Let's just say Bob starts to build the other side of his organization, and out comes out Cat. See, you would have benefited off of Cat because Cat put in 1,000 people. That would have been in your organization because you were supposed to benefit from everything that Bob did. But since you were a thinker, you missed on that spot. This is my last slide. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure if you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. This is by Richard Branson, who's worth $3 billion and he owns Virgin Mobile. I would take his advice because he obviously understands the difference between a thinker and a doer. So hopefully we were descriptive enough for you to make a decision. And I just want to say thank you for your time.